If you still think high ticket sales is just for loud, pushy bros in suits, then think again. The sales world is changing big time, and business owners are really actively looking for a new type of closer. Right now, business owners are actively looking for female closers specifically, and this isn't just a quirky preference, it's actually a really smart business move because they can see the unique strengths that women bring to sales. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly why female closers are so in demand right now, what founders are really looking for, and how you can stand out even if you've never closed a deal in your life. So let's dive straight in. In high ticket sales, trust isn't optional, it is literally everything. Founders aren't just looking for someone who can read off a script or throw out objection handling rebuttals. They're looking for someone who can really hold space. They can understand human emotion, and then they can guide buyers with calm energy. And time again, women are proving to be incredibly effective at doing just that. Honestly, way more than men. Emotional intelligence isn't just a soft skill, it is a sales superpower. And as the buyer landscape shifts, especially in the coaching, wellness, business, and online education, and you know what those buyers don't want? They don't want to be pressured, they don't want to be talked over, they don't want to be made to feel wrong for hesitating. And business owners know that hiring women who understand tonality, they listen deeply, and they build trust naturally just creates a safer overall environment for their prospects and ultimately leads to higher conversions. But beyond the numbers, founders really care about how their brand feels on sales calls. They're not just hiring another closer, they're basically hiring an extension of their business. And female closers bring a sense of groundedness, compassion, and clarity that just naturally puts buyers at ease. It's not about being nice, it's about being the kind of person that people say yes to because they feel seen, not sold to. As women, we naturally know how to read the room. I like to think female closers have a sixth sense for when to pause, when to ask questions, or when to reframe someone's limiting belief instead of just bulldozing right through it. And that kind of awareness doesn't just help you close, it helps you close the right people. And founders love that because ultimately the goal isn't just sales, it's aligned long-term clients who stay, who pay, and who get results. So if you've ever thought, oh, I'm not aggressive enough to be good at sales, then please let this be your reframe. Founders are actively looking for people like you because emotional intelligence, empathy, and calm authority are not weaknesses in this industry. They're exactly what's missing in most sales team, and that's your edge. And honestly, as women, we understand what it means to fight for our freedom. So many women get into sales because they're done being underpaid, they're done being undervalued and overlooked, and that inner fire to build something better for ourselves and our family and our future, that shows up in our energy on calls. And founders can feel that, and when that's paired with skill, training, and strategy, I promise you this now, it is literally unstoppable. So how do you actually stand out as a female closer in such a male-dominated industry? If you want to stand out as a female closer, you have to stop thinking like a job applicant and start thinking like a businesswoman. Founders aren't just looking for someone to take calls, they're looking for someone who thinks like a business partner, who acts like a leader, and performs like a professional. So that means positioning yourself as someone who brings structure, who brings certainty and strategy into their sales process, not someone who's just expecting to show up and follow a script. It starts with how you show up in the industry. Are you visible? Are you building a reputation? One of the biggest secrets in this space is the closer with the best brand is never unemployed. You don't need a flashy website or a million followers, but you do need to be known and seen. So start sharing what you're learning. Post short breakdowns of mock calls. Share how you reframed a common objection. Your content, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real and valuable and relevant. And then this naturally just builds trust with founders, and everyone starts to notice you. Don't underestimate the power of creating micro content around your journey. Instead of waiting until you've hit 10K months to speak with authority, document your growth as it's happening. Post how you handled a tricky objection in a role play. Share what shifted when you stopped pitching too soon. Reflect on how sales is helping you to become more confident in every area of your life. And when you show up as a student of the craft, you attract people who want to invest in your potential, not just your past experience. Next, you need to train like a closer before you actually get hired. Now, you wouldn't show up to a World Cup match having never played football before, so don't treat high ticket sales like something you'll just figure out on the job. Do mock calls, break down call recordings, role play objections, study frameworks. Most newbies try to close deals with a vague idea of what to say, but if you understand why people buy, you can guide the call with presence and calm authority. And honestly, that is the difference between an average closer and a magnetic one. Also, network like it's your job, because it is, and do it the right way. Don't just DM people asking, are you hiring? Instead, engage with their content, leave thoughtful comments, ask genuine questions, compliment something specific about their brand, then send a voice note or a message that really communicates value, curiosity, and confidence, but never desperation. You'd be amazed how many high-level founders are quietly watching, and when the moment is right, they'll remember your name. And maybe most importantly, own your energy. Your calm presence is an asset. Your groundedness builds safety. Your ability to hold space while leading the call with conviction is rare, but it's needed. Don't try to become more salesy to succeed, because it won't work. Become more you, more refined, more trained, more emotionally intelligent, but still you. Because the best closers, they don't manipulate, they don't pressure, they lead with truth, and they help the right people say yes to the version of themselves that they actually want to become. So if you're watching this thinking, oh, I would absolutely love to jump into high ticket sales, then honestly, don't let it stop at inspiration. I've built a private school community specifically for women who want to break into high ticket sales, master the psychology of closing, and start making real money remotely using just their voice, their presence, and their power. Right now, you also get 7 days completely free to explore everything from the full training modules to the live coaching that we have twice a week. There's also real job postings and a whole sisterhood of women who are on the same path as you. So click the top link in the description to start your 7-day free trial. Come and see what's possible when you stop doubting yourself and start getting in rooms that were built for you. So whether you're brand new to sales or already sharpening your skills, just know this. There is a massive wave of opportunity right now for women in the remote sales industry. Business owners are actively looking for closers just like you. They just don't know your name yet, and it's your job to change that. So if this video sparked something in you, if you're ready to stop second guessing yourself and really start getting in the room, then come and join us inside Close Like a Girl. And remember, your first 7 days are totally free, and I promise it's not just information, it's transformation. So again, the link is in the description below, and if this video brought you value, make sure you like, you subscribe, and you hit the bell, because I'm dropping 2 new videos every single week to help you build a remote sales career with freedom, clarity, and real confidence. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one.